friends. Oh boy, it is morning and the sun is coming in at an awfully odd angle, so maybe I will scoot over a little bit. Well, how are y'all doing? I have a lot to do today and I thought it would be fun to bring you along because I'm headed to the south side of town. I live in North Denver and I have an auction pickup. So I was thinking that it would be fun to hit a new Goodwill, one that I have not been to before, over in Parker. So that will be fun to check out. Sometimes I feel like if I'm going to a new Goodwill, I'm destined to get lucky. Do you guys ever feel that way when you're going to a new store? You have that little tingle like, oh, never been here before. I'm bound to find something real good. But we'll just have to see if Lady Luck strikes for me today. And then I thought it'd be fun to visit an antique mall together. Hampden Street Antique Market is down south, and I thought we could concentrate on looking for beautiful pieces of art, or anything else that decides to grab our attention. You never know. Will I find some black Wedgwood Jasperware? We're gonna have to see. So I need to quickly finish my huge cup of coffee. Don't you love the size of this mug? And then we need to hit the road. So let's get going. Okay, I have made it. We are at the Goodwill, but I need to make a correction. This Goodwill is actually considered to be part of Aurora. So I'm at the Goodwill at Parker Boulevard and Bellevue, if any of you live in the area and want to know where I am at. Okay, someone who's checking out gave me their cart. So now we're cooking with gas. We are ready to dig in. I'm not seeing anything in the silver plate that I am loving, but they have some nice aluminum pieces. That leaf is nice. $5. I do love a fleur-de-lis. This one's plastic. It's $6. What is this? Oh, this is cute. It's not super old, but $1.60 for that? I think this is a nice little box, something I can bring to a live sale. So this is a win. We will put this in the cart for sure. First item in the cart. Yay! Okay, so here is my question I shall pose to you. There is a sticker on the bottom that says it's made in Turkey, but this is obviously not a 100% solid copper piece, but it is European. So do I purchase it for $10 because it does have a nice look? It is old world European style, so would someone pick this up on Etsy with it being a tin instead of a full copper piece? Personally, I'm on the fence, so I think I'm going to leave it here. I'd love to know your thoughts and if you think I am making a mistake on this one. This is cute. It's a little wiggly and loose though. This is sweet too. $3 on the little amethyst tree. Ooh, hold on. I'm putting this down and I'm picking this up. Ooh, yes. We've got a little Wedgwood trinket box and the tray for $4. So that's awesome. Yay! Thank you, Thrifting Fairies. This makes me happy. What are you? Oh, it's a planter. Okay, all right. We've got a little baby planter. $3. I'm not gonna get it, but it's cute. I'm not sure what this is, but it's interesting. It does look to be 100% pottery here. Looks to be terracotta now that I see the interior. This is kind of charming. Oh wait, I see there's a hole in the back. So I guess this is meant to be a nightlight. That could be fun. I do like the size and simplicity. $10 on this. So Should I pick you up, Mr. Lamp? It looks good, looks intact. I wish it had a pair, because there's a pair here and there's a pair here, but those, I don't want those. And you're probably saying, but Heather, it looks like Wedgwood. Why wouldn't you want those? And I just don't. I like this one. Okay, so I need to hear your thoughts on this one, because it is obviously some sort of reproduction. I don't like the faux clock face at all. I mean, it's terrible. It's really trashy. But I opened up this access door and was looking at it from the back. So what if this became more of a like little display alcove? Then it kind of becomes more charming. Are you guys with me on this? What do you guys think? Is $7 worth picking it up and seeing what I can do with it? So these pair of horse pictures, they actually are hand painted. This is where it pays to have a loop on your keychain to investigate and see if there is a dot matrix pattern that would indicate something that was printed. But no, I can see the brush strokes on each of these. So for $8, I'm going to take home both of these awesome Asian horse paintings. $40 for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 1980s dining chairs. You know, if you wanted to invest in recovering these, I think these would be awesome. Just look at the frames. I actually really, really love these. These are so rad. This is probably a man-made blend, but still at $13, it probably is a great deal. But I really only want to invest in wool rugs if I'm going to pick them up. So it was worth looking at, though. Okay, I decided to put the lamp back because I'm taking home this big display piece. And I found the awesome artwork. I think I am ready to head out to the Hampden Street Antique Mall. Whoa, my goodness, that was a really nice Goodwill. I'm so glad I decided to stop by before the auction pickup, which I made it just in time, and I got my items. I can't wait to share those with you as well. And the storage facility where I had to pick up the items is right next door to the Hampden Street Antique Market. And this is a great little mall. I'm just gonna enjoy myself because I am already so happy with the items that I have in the car. But since we're here, let's go inside and do a little exploring. Let's have some fun. Do my eyes deceive me, or is that black Wedgwood Jasperware? Indeed it is. I love it. I can't see the price, so we're gonna have to ask for a key.
Here's the price at $199.
Okay, $200. I love it. So even with 30% off, I'm gonna have to walk around and think about it because I'm not sure I'm ready to pay up. I could always go online and pay up for a piece. I was really hoping to find some black Jasperware, maybe at an estate sale. But I do feel like this is a manifest day. I put out there that I wanted black Wedgwood, and What did I see first thing in? Black Wedgwood. Look at the beautiful fretwork in the doors. Oh, but I don't see a tag on this cabinet, so I don't think it is for sale. Look, they even have some barley twist details down at the bottom. Oh boy, it's beautiful. And I see cloisonne. I do enjoy some antique cloisonne. This one is $35. I would say the going rate. So if I was in the mood to pay full retail, I certainly would be happy to do that, but I'm looking for the bargains. I'm hunting for the bargains today. Okay, I'm still in the same booth, and I just noticed this really nice vintage rattan table, painted green. They have $85 on this piece. Oh, that's tempting me too. I don't really have room for this lovely little table as much as I would make space for a cabinet if I could find the right one. This is a cute little pail. All right, I found a booth that is 50% off everything, although I think this is one of those booths where they always have a 50% off sale running, so it's pretty much priced with that in consideration. But we're gonna take a look at this piece of angel art back here. Let's see if we can look at it without any glare. It looks like a print, but it is still very pretty. I'm so excited about my horses that I really want original artwork. 65 is what they're asking for this one. In this uranium cabinet, I see a gorgeous, what looks like an apple cider pitcher. They're saying it's Heisey glass, and they're asking $225. But isn't that a gorgeous, gorgeous pitcher? The other pieces in here are really nice too, but it was that pitcher that grabbed my attention awful fast. Well, this guy is fun. You could have him hugging a plant. Now that adds character to any room, and he is $175. Worth every penny. Dual Lady Art Deco lamp. Can you see they're back to back against the shade? $479 they have on it. And they also have some fun little Mickey chalkware figurines, but I couldn't find a price on this box at all. All right, so I just spotted the teething ring rattles here, and there's a cat over here on the right. There's just some great things in here that are really up my alley, so I might have to ask for the key. All right, where's the price on it? Oh, $35 is a pretty good price. Ooh, we might have to put that up front. Ooh, I love it. And then I wanted to see the cat rattle. Oh Lord, this must be sterling or something. Okay, so they've got 257 to be exact. Hold on, I'm gonna put it in the light. Oh, look at the kitty cat. Ignore my pruny old fingers and look at the beautiful kitty cat. Okay, 110 on the napkin ring. Oh, hold on, let's put this in the light too if we can. Do you guys see the faces? Is that a person or are those lions? Are these lions? Oh, Lord. Just tempt me more. Wow, that's so neat. Okay, I spotted something else. A great collection of tea strainers, but then I saw some little claw tongs. Oh, to add to my collection, but 60 is too high. I've gotten spoiled by the prices that I've gotten, so that goes back. Thank you. Look at the beautiful strainers. Okay, Such fun stuff in here. All right, I'm backing away. Okay, I don't think you guys can see it yet, but I already spotted something on the wall over here that I want to investigate. This is either a short bell pull or maybe a piece of a bell pull. Oh my goodness, this is really well done. Okay, I took it off the wall to get a closer look, but look at how beautiful the handiwork is. The faces are really nicely detailed. The whole piece is gorgeous, and it is $75. Really great tassel fringes on the end. I love it. The holder just looks to be vintage, maybe from the 80s, but this looks older. Yeah, I do think this is older because look at the backing. It definitely has some staining, evidence of age on it. I found a large, what I think is a funeral basket, or just, you know, floral arrangement for a large event, with kind of a short handle here, but they have 60 on it. The booth is 20% off, but I am not so in love with it that I'm going to take it home. Now, what's interesting is the buttocks basket is less. It's $35. I'm going to try to take the quilt out of it carefully. All right, so it's not in perfect condition. You can see some wear and tear on it. Look at the beautiful variegation of color on the interior. I don't love the shiny lacquer, but it's not the worst. Look at that beautiful shape. I might decide to get this instead of the crystal vanity jar. Oh my gosh, what should I do? What should I do? Well, it is the following day because I spent so much time at the Hampden Street Antique Market that I ran out of light and couldn't do the haul. So we are going to do the haul this morning. And the sun keeps moving, so I might have to keep scooching over here so the bright sunlight doesn't get in the way. But let's start with the items that I picked up at the Goodwill. You guys, I had such a great time at that Goodwill. I really felt blessed. There were things that I found that I even put back, even though they sure were tempting me, like that lamp. I thought that was a great lamp for $10, but I'm kind of glad that I didn't take that one home because I ended up with so many other big pieces. So let's start with the first thing I found while I was there, and that was this little glass box. So cute, not the oldest piece, but it was only $1.60. Beautiful little feet. I do like the bevel glass top on it, and I thought this would be a very sweet giveaway at one of my live sales. So happy to pick that up. And then the next things I think I found that were a definite pickup were the 2-for-1 taped together Wedgwood Jasperware pieces. So I got the pin dish and the little trinket box for $3.99, which makes my buy-in price $2 each. So these are beautiful. I do collect these pieces, but I think I have both of them already. So these I will be able to offer up at a sale in the future, which is fantastic. I love finding things that I think have wonderful value, wonderful decorative appeal, and I can bring them to my friends here on YouTube. All right, and then the next piece that I ended up taking home, the project piece, that huge clock. Let's let's just bring her up and take another look-see. Now, I already did take the clock face out of it last night because I'm really excited. I couldn't wait to get my hands on this and start taking it apart and think of the possibilities. I know I discussed it in the video, but I just think this is a really nice decorative vestibule for showcasing something. What that ends up being remains to be seen. It depends on what my brain decides to come up with. But for $7, $6.99, I felt like that was a good price to do a DIY. So we can all look forward to the DIY video in the future here on my channel to see what the heck am I gonna do with this. Okay, and the last things I decided to actually take home was the pair of hand-painted horses. They definitely look to be Asian. Now they're not signed, but these are absolutely hand illustrated. I could see the brushwork when I held my loupe up to it. All of the details on the horse tassels and the saddles. It reminds me of, if you've ever seen the old hand-painted panels from French books that usually will be showcasing decorative elements. So the pair of these really spoke to my heart. I love hand-painted pieces, and I don't have anything like this on my walls. And for $8 each, I couldn't say no. And I bit the Goodwill, threw out the fishing line, and I swam right over and took a big bite. But in all seriousness, I am really happy about finding these. All right, let's put you guys down. So after the fun at Goodwill, I picked up the items that I won online through an auction. Okay, so first item is this beautiful antique glass decanter. I really liked the shape. It has a sterling silver collar, and I thought the stopper was very pretty. It looks to be hand blown. And this was, I think, the most expensive of the items I picked up. I believe this was about $18, probably was right about $20 after the taxes. And then this gorgeous hand-beaded topper to a Victorian footstool or gout stool. Gout apparently was a big problem in the Victorian era because they made a lot of stools to elevate their feet when they were seated. And there are so many gorgeous decorative beaded pieces. This one obviously doesn't have its bottom, but if you can find these out there, I just think they're wonderful to have as a decorative piece. For what, Heather? What? What are you gonna decorate that with? Are you gonna add legs? No, I think what I'm gonna do is keep it as a base. Find a large enough cloche or bell jar cover and use it as kind of a display pillow. It has a lot of possibilities. You could even hang this just on the wall, but it is gorgeous and I think I'm gonna keep this piece. Now, because I'm gonna keep this one, I think what I might do is decide to give up another beaded Victorian footstool that's intact and list that on my Etsy shop. Let me go show you. All right, this is a beautiful piece that I've had in my collection. You can see it still has the wood frame, a much more unique design, and all of the woodwork to make this shape. That takes a lot of skill. Now, of course, you can see separating and the actual beadwork piece, the cord here is loose. But all in all, this is a stunning, larger Victorian footstool or gout stool. And this would be beautiful on a wall. I never hung it up. So what I might do is put this on my Etsy shop. This is valued probably between $250 to $300, even in the condition that it is in currently. And we'll see if anybody wants to be the new loving custodian for this piece. And then I won't feel quite so bad about keeping the other piece. All right, so the last items I got at the auction was a lot of mostly Valentines, and there's some really good ones in here. So let me grab that stack and we'll go through those. Okay, so here's my stack. We're gonna start with the little book. This is just a poetry book, but the cover is great, and that's all you need for a display is a gorgeous cover. Sweethearts, and you've got the couple in the meadow going for a walk. Now, definitely will string a new pretty ribbon through those holes. And it's just a poetry book. Almond blossoms, the first kiss, very romantic. The main illustrations are these block prints at the top and bottom. All right, so now let's dig into the rest of the lot, which I think is all Valentines. So I got this one, Cupid, and it's a fold out. This one here is missing some sections, but the card is still there. To Helen from Amelia, you can see on the back. And we've got this little violet book. It looks like it's German on the front. It is dated 1905, March. Look at that. Beautiful little booklet. We've got To My Valentine. That's very sweet. This one is fantastic. When I opened it up, I about passed out because I didn't know it was going to be so great, but it is a honeycomb. I mean, that's just an excellent example of the intricacy of the Valentines they used to give. Look at this. The little heart here on the rope. The fact that that is still intact. Amazing. So that's a great one. And then this little easel Valentine. Look at that. We've got a fan and then a pretty young girl peeking out. Gorgeous. Kitty, this is probably more from the 20s. Parasol, love that. This one looks good. This is another dimensional fold out one. We've got a nice embossed heart. Okay, these next two Valentines are the reason that I wanted to pick up the entire lot. It's because of the beautiful butterflies that were featured on them. And this one has the two little butterflies. Now this one is a card that opens up. This one is in good shape. It says Love's Charm on the interior. I mean, you know, there's wear, but it's intact. Now this one, I am not sure if it is fully complete. This might have been attached somehow. If you look underneath, I kind of feel like, I don't know, maybe, I don't know if this was meant to be some sort of easel. I'm afraid to pull or tug on it. Maybe it was meant to be interactive, like a pop-up, but I don't want to tug on anything because just the imagery is so good. This is a gorgeous one to display, I think, in one of those little card holders or a flower frog because it's smaller at the bottom. It needs a little support, but look at that. All right, and this is the last part of the lot. It is the biggest Valentine. Look at the paper lace details. Each one is cut out in a different design. Isn't that amazing that that is still all together? Someone took really good care of this one. The colors on this one are gorgeous. I love how they're a little bit faded and muted. I think this is a perfect candidate for a frame. So that is the last showstopper of the Valentine lot that I picked up. I am going to be selling these at an upcoming sale, probably this Sunday. So if you see this video before then, I encourage you to join us if you want to pick up a few Valentines to enhance your displays or add to your collections, because I can't keep it all. I did buy most of these for resale, so that's what I'm gonna do. All right, now, Hampden Street Antique Market, I spent the most time, but I only brought home one thing, and you guys know what it is. I'm gonna have to stand up to show it to you because she's big. She's got a big bottom. I know all of you want to make some comments, some jokes about how I couldn't walk away from the giant buttocks basket. This was about $35, but with the 20% off after taxes, I do think I walked out of there spending right about at that $30 price point. This is a piece I did buy for myself. I have such a weakness for baskets and apparently big bottoms. So this is gonna have to find a spot on the floor. She's definitely too big to put on any one of my surfaces. So I think we will put a few pretty blankets in it and find a nice corner of maybe the kitchen here, possibly the den, and we'll put her on display on the floor. According to my research, I think that in a retail setting, this basket is worth about $150, maybe even more for one this size. But all of you primitive collectors can weigh in and confirm whether or not I have my head screwed on straight. So, did you guys enjoy coming along on the thrifting adventure this week? I hope you did. Until I see you all in the next one, I hope you're having a great week. Take care of yourselves, stay warm, or if it's sunny, enjoy the great weather, because I'm sure we've got some more cold days ahead of us. And until I see you in the next video, happy hunting, happy thrifting, and bye for now.